A brand new Astral Plane extension is affecting the market. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more on us. I wanted to dig back in to see like how some of this Astral deity stuff is kind of holding up on our market. Because right now, a lot of things be said. I think the new deity stuff looks very fun. It'll give you an opportunity to kind of play around with some of these new cards. And it's kind of what you wanted, right? I will say the old SSRs of these are $28 a piece to open the plane. These are 30s now on the SVRs. And hilariously enough, I love that they just went after these copies. These are $45 a piece for whatever reason right now. So very, very, very expensive for the original prints. Now Gleamings, these are 10s for the nice ones, 45 cents. Depending on how the hype was going to go, these were bound to do something. We also have Valkyrion itself. We're probably going to play the new this Valkyrion because I think this is just better. But these are $8.50. You get some SPs or the SSRs. These are 5s, 60 cents, 40 cents. If you're going to play this in premium, obviously you roll back to this version because it's going to be the best. Of course, the ASRs, no sales, of course, right? I don't really blame people. This was a beautiful deck that you could bling out and have it look very, very nice, but there wasn't anything that was really too crazy beyond that. And then, of course, when they make a statement and say, hey, the Astral Plane, you can play it with the new one. It's the exact same plane as the old one. Of course, the old marker gets absolutely obliterated off of the market. Yeah, they're gone. I'm curious, though. What are our highest imaginary gifts? These are still up there. Protects, 54s. 30s on the Oscars. 35s. Looks like a lot of these imaginary gifts are starting to calm down. The Happy Holidays ones, these are $11 now. Okay, that's not bad. More 55s. Some of the rarer ones will probably remain rarer. These are still up there for some reason. We skip all the way to the back. Yeah, of course, some of these aren't going to have sales. I don't know what I was expecting jumping back here. Some of the really weird ones. These were already extremely difficult cards to pull. So, when you're dealing with, a potential, for some of these, it's interesting. So I guess the more you know. Oh, boy. Uluru. So we got the new Chrono Jet Tuesday. So how is the market, handling, you go first, you go turn 3, make Lost Age, do the G-Guard shenanigans on the next turn, and you basically get set up to basically do the whole, win the game in 2 turns on the next turn. Well, it's pretty interesting. I will say these SVR Ulurus are still kind of up there. The heels are also still $15. Interesting. These are 17s. Okay. Looks like the Time Maiden of Eternities are still $2 to $3. These are 3s as well. The Flip G Guards are, you have 1 cheap listing, you go up to 5. That's very interesting. I feel like these would just be a little bit more interesting. Well, if you're planning on doing any of the crazy shenanigans with it, the more you know. The former Time Skip King heritage here with the ZTB flip down 4, take the additional turn. It's pretty interesting to me just to see, how this card has been doing. Because these are evidently at $20 a piece. Now, there is a world where you could get giga cheesy with this and you could do, a lot of crazy stupid things. But 2 of these just sold literally the other day. So somebody came through here, saw that, we got new support and said, what if I want to take another additional turn on top of my additional turn? This is a funny little interaction for sure. Set 12. These are still $1,400 a case. Yikeroos. 480s on these. Ogmas are 190. Wow. 230 on Big Brawler. Still 230 on the crits. Some of these triggers get very interesting, man. I gotta tell you. Dolores is still up there. The heals are still worth value. It's just extremely interesting just to see how these are still up there. 125 for the FFR with 4 sales. That's crazy still to see more of the triggers doing its thing. You can see the arms kind of being cheap. These are down to $87. I mean, it's good. Gancelots have gone crazy now, which, I mean, we have the Aichi Icon deck right around the corner, and Gancelot is a broken support card for that deck. Like, it's actually... Canal Box are still $67, which is good. SRs, these are $54. Okay. Ruby Rogues are still 40s for the Direful Doll pile. These are still, to be fair, I mean, like, we do have the reprint for this coming in June, if I recall, so we'll see where that goes. I'm a bit curious about that. Gancelot's still $28 to $29. This has been, like, your major concern of the week here has been, like, the Starry Sky Zero, considering the fact that, you know, this is Gallatin, and it's probably one of the stronger cards that the deck wants to have. You know, if you're planning on building the Icon deck, you're going to have to shove out for the Gancelots, you're going to have to shove out for these, and the fact that, you know, you're already dealing with these being $35 a copy, it was a mistake that they didn't print these in easier to get quantities. And I do feel bad for a lot of people wanting to pick these up because that's just ridiculous. Cocos, you know, these are still $49 and they are just completely getting turned off of the market. Like, this is kind of crazy to me. We'll say the alt arts from Shadow vs. Evolve promos are still pretty cheap, but keep in mind, Coco is still probably one of the more broken cards that we can use in the current block just to be able to use, because, like, the card does a lot for decks, but still $50 is insane. Lyrical Monasterio Season of Wonders. These boxes, I don't know if you guys paid attention, but these did hit like $20. They've kind of come back up to like 23 to 24. Somebody saw a cheap product and went, oh, okay. Now, I mean, like, what's available in this set to pull? I mean, like, it's just LSRs. I mean, like, a lot of these LSRs, these have tanked into the ground. It's not Christmas anymore. You know, we're in the middle of summer right now. Looks like still knocked, still 140. These tanked in the ground. You know, the minute Eldeans went, the $77 fronts, which is a little bit crazy, but they still have some value. Some of these crits are still worth a little bit of money for the nicer valued ones. But there's a lot of little things to kind of look at with this set, just to kind of consider. So, I don't know. I'm not surprised to see the dip down. Also, promos. Promos. What, during your turn, if your buying zone has a card with the same card name as this unit, this gets 10k power. Oh, boy. And let's see here. For Draconis, at the end of the battle's unit attacked Vanguard, if you don't have a rear guard with the same card name as this unit, perform one of the following. Retire this, reveal a grade 3 Draconis in its card name from your right deck to draw a card. Or if you have a grade 3 or greater with Draconis, retire this, or put it in the soul and draw a card. That's pretty good. Now, in terms of, you know, how's the world of promos doing? Scarlet Flames are still up there. Your Silver Keys are pretty expensive. These have gone down to $8, which is good. I mean, we have a new set coming for these, which is fine. Halpaces are down to 25, probably the cheapest I've seen that thing since, like, its inception into the game. Shenris are still a little bit of money. I mean, I feel like that never changes. Dimensional Robo 2s. Waiting to get your promos like 2 months after they like circulate through tends to be about the trend now. We also finally have this. I'm actually kind of excited about this. There was a really fun deck in Premium that I saw pop up that wanted to play this. I didn't say it was good, but it is in fact an option of things that we can kind of work with. To be truthfully honest with you, like, the rest of the promo situation is actually pretty good. We're not really like suffering too bad here in the promo world, which I think is a W for once. You know, like, the Key Dispatch is kind of up there, but I mean, like, it's not the worst to be seeing right now. So please, you know, take a second to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.